Hello.
Mid said I could ride the Enterprise next. No, she didn't. She said I could.
I was like, why ain't ya?
Don't have desktop audio.
Oh. Fix that too. It's so loud. Loud noises. No. I've only seen Anchorman like once, and that's the only thing I can remember from it.
We're ready to dive right back into it.
Huh?
We're ready to dive right back into it.
Yes.
Managed to do lay to rest on the way.
And you restocked, and
Yeah.
oh, that's a coral, all right.
You wouldn't see it.
Oh.
That's a hot.
Oops. Oopsie. I like the ring though. Yeah, that's no ordinary coral. Smart. We are at a little bit of a late start, but Theron wanted some relaxing time because he made spaghetti for dinner. So that's the meat we bought didn't go bad. When we make spaghetti, we use tomato juice and seasoning packets. So it's somewhat cooked by hand, but cheating at the same time. It's funny to see that orb when not even for lighting up. Definitely was not expecting that type of first thing. Usually he does these off screen. Oops. I'm doing a tapping game while I'm watching. Because I'm not really like paying attention to the tapping game. And I just got a new skill.
Let's try.
I love its antlers or whatever you want to call it. But
Sword and stone. Let's try. Let's roll ready.
oh, got an 8. That's hilarious. Yeah, right? But this is on normal rather than easy, so because you get 5 horoscopes instead of 2, and I need 100 to be able to do the next one. Next part of the
Let's
story.
hope it was the last of its kind.
Yeah, right?
Not expecting 100.
Yeah. Well, that was unexpected.
Where are the guys right?
Right? You already did enough fighting. Oh! He's like, well, too damn bad. Charge!
Sword and stone.
That was kind of funny. Trying to run away. Oh no, you don't. Geronimo! What? Yeah, probably not even letting you.
Just overlooking something.
Well, go on the map.
Won't be able to see all the way to stone here. As fine a resting place as any man could hope for. Reunited with those he loves at last.
I was about to do the victory music. And then...
See? The game is so against it, it won't even let you do it.
Yeah. The meeps were like, no. Not necessary. I just don't understand why the victory music went away. Apparently we're not good enough to have... bad back, huh? Or is it supposed to be
My
bad
back's
back?
kind of bad.
Yeah. Mine too. That walk today.
Does it bother you that we haven't heard a single human sound? Everything about this place bothers me.
So are they chocobos or dinosaurs or... Okay. Because they're called a sprinter, but even the raptors were like a mix of chocobo and...
Yeah. Stick around long enough to...
You missed! I missed!
Like one off the beaten path. This looks like a bit of a ID trigger.
Nope. It looks like it was once a pretty place. Apparently you can look at one of the gravestones. Yeah, up there. Oh, there's a chest. So, not so much look at the gravestone, but
Just
steal.
rob the grave.
Yeah. Steal from the dead.
Bring out your dead.
I'm not dead yet.
I feel happy. A lot more experience than I thought.
Oh. I'm gonna go turn off the air conditioner. No surprise there. But that one's Odin's.
Well, at least once you discover them, they get marked. So. Then you have to go through, find them all. More of an off-stream activity. I want to see keep my head on a time trial.
Yeah. Just run through them.
Didn't work out too well last time.
Now there's orcs.
I will gladly kick them while they're down.
The calm before the storm. There's only one way into that city. Across the bridge.
A long time started A&W.
Through the main gate.
A long time started A&W.
Right into the midst of whatever is left of the late King's army. Are you ready for this?
As ready as I'll ever be.
Sounds like a no to me, but no, but what choice do I have?
Even the castle's kind of purple.
Dive in. Surely this isn't the final battle.
It'd be funny if it was.
Yeah. Things can get so
Here we're
much
expecting
worse.
a couple hour stream and an hour.
Things can get so much worse than this. We gotta lose the hideout one more time. Yeah.
Yeah.
What the hell happened here?
I dare not think. A stroke of good fortune, perhaps?
Doubtful.
I hope you're right.
Doubtful. Nobody's that lucky.
So do I.
Yeah, at least we should get in our link pearls. Oh wait, that's a 14.
Yeah.
Let
Yeah.
Mid know. Hey,
Yeah, come on over.
The port's clear.
The ether has claimed the wall.
Let's see the way not next.
You're fine. Hold on.
Didn't mean to do that yet, but oh well. Oh,
Just right on by. I don't want to die.
churning through water.
It's like, who knows how many rocks and shit would be there. Might not be safe for Mid at all. Although it made it just sound like I said her name instead of Mid at all. Yeah. I know, I saw it too.
Uh-oh. Now it's all about to go to hell. There's your mission. Someone's mission you haven't seen the behemoth yet. Who was that?
That's
Was
a
that you?
behemoth. Who would be mad enough to tame such a beast?
A mad king?
Yeah, it's semi.
Stand back.
I didn't last one, get it.
No way out.
Here it comes.
Lovely little arena. How am I supposed to put my saddle
Well,
on?
what are we waiting for?
This is the 14. It's going to die.
I get it.
I say let you die and just turn it over with full.
Oh, did you get outside to do that?
Yeah.
Oh, that charge breaks.
Nice try.
Excuse me. My bad. Makes me think of a dog rubbing on the couch after a bath or something. Speaking of dog, I have a cat who's offended at that word, I guess. I'm sorry, Nigel, but you're in the way. You want cuddles? Hurry up, come on!
alone. Trust me, I'm your shield, remember?
Because you're dying.
Yeah.
When we fight together.
Square. Sometimes it's really hard to see that square. Which is why I like try to watch for it to let me know. Because even sometimes I miss it. I'm like, well, when did that pop up?
That wasn't too bad.
That was just the beginning.
Doubled up on that one. This thing acts like such a dog.
That's probably
fireballs while you dodge. Extinction.
I don't know how that ended. Okay.
Maybe the extinction.
Two behemoth shackles.
Quickly, before we're cut off for good.
If it is like the others, the entrance to the inner sanctum will be at the foot of the crystal. We're almost there.
My potion back, please. Worry about the statues.
How do we get through that?
This gate here is open.
Some big ships in the distance. Got a couple ways to go. did you get the treasure chest?
So we're probably the same.
Down there, it almost looked like something you could kick in, but like over there, but it probably isn't because you see that one, but for a second it almost looked like you could kick it in. Do you want cuddles, Nigel? Or do you want to stay over there?
Not what I was expecting. Farewell.
I guess you want to stay over there. One of them. Good.
Thank you for the free.
Fight another day.
Once we step onto that bridge, we'll be easy targets.
Then we better move quickly.
A whole minor cutscene for that.
More Ultimus tools. Come on then. What are you waiting for?
don't see any other way.
It's always a castle, isn't it? Hugo. Barnabas. Rat!
Like the long empty corners.
Huh?
You don't like the long empty stuff.
Ultima's corruption knows no bounds. We cannot allow it to spread any further.
And we won't.
Good job. I don't know why that's bothering me so much.
What? Then not having the da-da-da-da.
Yeah, the victory music. Like, it used to have it all the time, and now it's like, up yours.
Where's the options for victory fanfare?
Yeah. And I don't know why it bothers me so much. That, you need to trade? Do you need to trade?
That is fine. We're going to take a different position.
We can trade, because that chair is... I don't fit into it as well anymore, but... As I drink sugar soda.
As long as you limit up to one can instead of one bottle or one.
Yeah.
McDonald's something. I just wanted to have them on hand so we can say No, I don't need to get one. I have something else.
Right. Excuse me, sorry. Like, normally I don't mind belching, but I don't want to blow out your guys' eardrums either. So I care a little more than I normally would.
So many. Focus, Joshua. We're not done yet.
Well, I could have told you that one.
It's over.
I didn't know about that, but okay. Yeah, right?
There are so many. 5 seconds later, we're all dead.
Right.
It's not over yet. It's over. But you just said...
Let's hope this works.
Not like long, empty spaces.
Yeah. You can do it! He just did a kick like he was dancing. I forgot Thorn asked for a dance party. I was like, when you come home from school, but I forgot. And he didn't remind me. So it's his fault he didn't get a dance party. Weirdly enough, every time I say hi to Nigel, I get hello darkness stuck in my head. I say it like, hello Nigel, Nigel. I end up with hello darkness. Is it weird? Joy!
Big boy.
I don't know why it bothers me, but it does.
You need to download the Barrett clip and just feel it in place.
I need a stream deck. I need a stream deck for that one.
There's no end to them. The whole bloody army's here. Stand back, Joshua. I'm summoning Ifrit.
Stop, Clive! You mustn't. We still have a long way to go. If you tap your strength here, you'll have none left to destroy the heart.
Then you'd rather die?
Oh. Why, hello! Perfect timing. That's amazing. Amazing timing.
Dion also.
Yeah.
She's not alone.
Yeah, I was gonna say, please let this just be all cutscene.
That'd been fine either way. Like fighting with 10 other people on the screen would be fun too.
Surprised to see us.
How did you?
Gav. He told us exactly where you'd be. Even sniffed out a crack in the castle wall. And when we saw the
Amazing.
heavens come crashing down, we had no choice but to believe him. It's been quite a day.
To what do we owe this honor?
A debt I would see repaid. Prince Dion. It's good to see you well. So, this must be Ifrit. Your uncle bade me give you a message. Listen to your heart and guide your steel true. Your father would expect no less.
I'm gonna
That is
cry.
all. Thank you.
For everything. Your Highness.
Dion, please.
Yeah. Like,
You do realise the only thing we've freed so far is this wall from its foundations, right?
Goods!
If your
Oh my
own
god, everybody's here.
ship's, quite finished.
Apparently some last minute biting
Say,
and
Gav.
then... Oh my gosh, I'm gonna cry. Why is it with everybody popping up I wanna cry?
happy tears.
I know.
For all that time with no victory fanfare, then we get the crystal theme instead. I can't
Yeah.
have this.
Look at that!
But don't suppose there's how I can say to make you change your mind. So I'll just tell you to stay safe. Nan won't take kindly to losing her best customer, especially after letting us carry all this stuff all the way to Ash.
And we wouldn't want to anger old Nan.
You mean
I love Goose.
you'll buy some off us?
Of course.
Welcome to Goots's Toll.
Ah.
Thank
If
you.
that can be upgraded, then it'll be better.
Righto, here you go. Thank you. Is there how else you need?
Yeah.
Righto, here you go.
Never know.
You've got everything you need then. Welcome to the Big Hammer.
Oh no, you can't enhance it with him.
So, my
You
stuff's
don't
good
want
now.
me to make yours how else? Go Good luck, Clive.
I love him.
There's a lot of characters you love in this game. A lot of characters you love in this game. You're like, no, it's just a...
Yeah, right? Let's go visit Blackthorn and Hanson.
Go to our hunts and get the real best gear.
Each parting brings the hope of reunion. I missed you, Clive.
I missed you too.
If Sid were here today, I reckon he'd be proud of you, Clive.
He'd be proud of us all.
There is still much I would learn of your tale, once this day is done. Till then, all who might come between me and such knowledge shall answer to my spear.
Exactly.
I do not envy them.
Very Estinian-like. Leaning against the wall and...
You see, Clive, we're not alone. If we are to win the day, we must all play our part. And ours. Ours lies beyond those doors.
We fought long and hard for this moment. Sid's dream, our dream, is within our grasp.
We need only endure this final trial, and we shall. Together.
You all know what it is that awaits us beyond this gate. And we shall face it together.
Just please don't let anybody die.
Aye.
Yeah.
Seems our hosts would rather we remain. I will stay them.
We will stay them. Go!
Just don't keep us waiting.
Thank you.
Oh.
Welcome, sons of fire.
Good job, Torgal.
No!
Good job, Torgal.
Come back.
All y'all better stay alive and protect Goots. You can do it, Joe. I swear to God, I will hate this game. I'll be like, I don't like it anymore. Good boy.
Joshua!
Lick him in the face, Torgal.
Joshua! Wake up!
Clive, is that you? This isn't stone here.
Welcome to our darkness. A rift between worlds wherein your kind might reflect.
Show yourself!
Grave and many are the sins of man, and we would have you know them, all of them, as fate has seen fit to deliver you home. Consider this our welcoming gift.
It would seem we are trapped.
And the only way out is through Ultima. We find him and we leave.
I think the fire actually makes it a little harder to see.
Yeah, sometimes. Although it kind of looks like this might just be straightforward for right now. I don't know.
Yeah, but like even trying to look at what distance is.
If you are to comprehend the full extent of your transgressions, we must go back to the beginning. When the world was still young, we visited upon it a miracle, magic, and in its light did all life flourish. Yet the price for this boon would prove heavy. A pall descended upon the land, painting the horizon black as night. Though we labored to forestall its spread, in this one endeavor we stood powerless. And so we fled, that we might endure, that we might discover a means of salvation.
What?
Does that mean that Ultima is vulnerable to the Blight?
Maybe. And that's why he needs all the ether.
Yeah.
Maybe.
But if it was magic that caused the blight, what of the mother crystals?
I expect he'll tell us soon enough.
That's his version of it. This part is very like code name.
Which is also, is it made by Square Enix? Bandai.
Salvation, alas, was not readily to be had. First, we would require a land unvisited by the stain of corruption. An unprecedented journey lay before us, one beyond the limits of our fleshly bodies. And so we cast them off. Thus, stripped to our very spirit, did we find our new paradise. A land as pure as driven snow, Valisthea. There would the true work begin. for the black crept yet behind us. And soon did we arrive at a solution. The illness having spread to every organ, there was but one escape from this fate: to start afresh.
With a new world. The one for which Barnabas labored. A paradise free from the blight where his God awaits. And where, if we only forfeit our wills and abandon everything we hold dear, humanity can join him. So, Ultima would have us follow in the footsteps of the king.
And follow we shall. For now.
Place beyond space and time, termed both a rift... Ooh, Nigel almost fell off. Between worlds and our darkness by its creator Ultima. Clive and Joshua were forcibly summoned here by the mad deity that they might reflect upon their transgressions.
Mad.
To forge a new world would require not only power, but a constitution strong enough to wield it. Acquiring the first would be simple. Untouched by the blight, Valisthea was replete with ether, and we had only to place jewels in her crown to claim it. Acquiring the second, however, demanded creativity. And so I cast forth the seeds of humanity.
You created us.
Is that not what gods do? We sowed the seeds for you, Muthos, all that you might one day blossom. And our future thus secured, we thought to slumber, though that would prove a grave mistake. For it was as we slept that man committed his greatest sin. He awoke. Alone in a world bereft of his God's radiance, he stumbled blindly, desperate for guidance. Finding no light, he sought to kindle his own. And from that single errant impulse was his will born. Having discovered himself at last, man turned his eyes inward and found he desired evermore that which only magic might afford. So wars were waged and brothers slain for custody over that dwindling resource. And the land, she wept tears of black.
He would condemn us for this. Surely he cannot be so blind to his own hypocrisy.
Not blind, if we are one and the same.
So Ultima strikes me very much like Luna Bells from Final Fantasy 13. The writing. Luna Bells feared humanity because he couldn't see into their heart. He couldn't control their hearts. So he ended up wanting to create a new world where he could overwrite the chaos in their hearts with worship for him, essentially. Which kind of seems more or less what Ultima's wanting. They can't control us because of our will, but it's chaos in his mind.
Is that?
Ifrit. Or what's left of him.
Long have our ashes lain cold for one of us.
Hello, Cow Tipper. Thank you so much for the raid. Thank you. I have a cat in the way. It's been forever since I actually had to actually type a shout out. Thank you so much. Everyone, welcome on in. I am Fabulora. My name is Playoff of Fabulous. This is my boyfriend, Theron. Normally, we're not a team when we play, but Final Fantasy 16, I'm not that great for these types of games. It's his favorite series.
Another one.
Thank you for the follow, Bullen Bear. Hello. He's the one with the polar bear emotes.
Ah.
Yes. And I've got Nigel right here, one of the kitties. I have two. The other one's in the cat tower. And then you can see my sheep emote on top of the... But yes, I think we're coming to an end soon with this game. Yes, I appreciate it. Ever since I saw you with the polar bear emotes, I was like, I gotta. And I usually try to at least keep streams up. I keep tabs muted mostly, but that's because I'm like, doing my own thing as I kind of. So I know I don't chat very often, but I at least leave the streams up. Yes. So, or when I go to bed, I try to pull up 2 streams and hopefully count as a viewer in both, and then I go to bed. So. But I appreciate it so much. I appreciate the new follow, and I appreciate the raid. Brain fart. That's my tick. Waffles! I haven't seen you in forever. As that says, it's a random vocal tick. It started randomly one day and just hasn't gone away. Changes in pitch, volume, length. I could go a couple of days without having it, and then all of a sudden I'll have a huge fit. Someone speculated maybe it was a stress tick. I don't know. And then sometimes talking about my tick or... Excuse me. Watching someone tick kind of sets me off, but welcome on in. And I know it looks fake, but a lot of times when people hear it, they're like, have you got the hiccups? I'm like, no, it's my tick. My hiccups are high-pitched too, but they sound totally different. Yeah. Yes. And I did have someone come in who also had tics, and they're like, you're kind of setting me off a little bit, but at the same time. But they felt it was nice to have a place, you know, that someone could kind of understand. Alright, let's go ahead. I didn't realize that it counted as Disability Pride. I didn't know about that one. And that's the thing is, actually, I am hard of hearing too. I'm supposed to be wearing a hearing aid in both ears, but so if I get a little too loud sometimes, I apologize. Because I can't always... I need to go see someone for hearing aids, but it's like the last time I had hearing aids, they were making me itch like crazy. And I can't have the itty-bitty ones that hide in my ear because of the type of hearing loss I have. So, which is all nerve damage from too many ear infections as a baby. Yeah. Well, in 3rd grade, I got hearing aids for the first time, and one of my classmates basically went like this and yelled in my ear, "Can you hear me?" So after that, I didn't wear them. And then I tried again maybe in my 20s, and they were always making my ears itch, and I just haven't since then. But I do kind of want to look into, they have Bluetooth ones now, and I maybe want to look into that, because I was never able to figure out how to use the phone with the hearing aid. Hello, Moonrock! Thank you! I did add a Stargazer alert too, an SG alert command, because I'd been meaning to. So I have a normal lurk. Waffles. You're not on a stream team, dear. Yes. Add to the chaos. It's fine. Yeah, right? But maybe someday. Okay, we can go ahead and keep going.
Alright. Long of our ashes lean cool for want of a spark.
Cast your eyes upon them and see what you must become. Valisthea cannot endure a second claim upon her being. The avarice of man drives her ever closer to destruction. But she may yet be saved by you. It is what you were born to do, why we nursed you and fed you, as your own mother should have. And now that you are fully grown, our Muthos, it is time at last for you to serve your purpose.
I still call him Marilyn Manson.
To right your wrongs. If our sin is wanting to survive, then you are as marked by it as we are. The fault is yours. Our wills were born because you abandoned us. And now, you would have us forfeit them. All for a place in your new paradise.
Thank you for the lurk.
Do you imagine yourselves worthy of one? Mankind has no place in our world. Is this truly so difficult to comprehend? We only ever require you, Muthos, when the time comes to bid this wretched realm farewell. None shall follow, none shall remain.
What do you mean, none?
This is our world. Once the land's rebirth is complete, humanity will have served its purpose. Why would we continue to suffer that which has caused us so much vexation?
Because the land doesn't belong to you. It belongs to us all!
Ooh.
What?
That is where you are mistaken. You own nothing but your precious will.
Brother.
I can't do this alone.
And you don't have to.
I grow weary of your dissent. Now you must learn that this master will not tolerate disobedience.
So that's...
My friends. My family.
It's not as buff, though.
Well, it's a miniature version still.
Not nearly as buff, but yeah, that's...
Getting closer to it, ain't
Sorry, Nigel. He's offended. How dare
it?
you?
Your cup is in the way, by the way.
Oh, here, have a... Boop.
Yeah, ready?
Okay. Yes.
We have all suffered, all fought to survive. This world may be flawed. It may be broken. But it's all we have. And if we can't share it, I see only one other choice. You have to go.
You may have created us, Ultima. But it's time we lived on our own terms. This isn't your world anymore. It's ours.
Bow down, offenders, hearts be-stained. Revenge!
How are you doing, Uncles? How's anybody doing if they want to chat? I'm a little useless at this point.
I needed that.
Not entirely surprised. In some ways, I feel like the music's kind of anticlimactic. So far.
Yeah, no.
Right. It's so far. Makes me think of hopes up. Yeah, I forgot Joshua could heal you a little bit.
Such foul intent may not be sublimed through game standing. Only with heads hung low is penance paid. O wretched mortals incapable even of contrition. In fitting season shall we reap our harvest.
Ooh.
Oops.
Okay, so you gotta stay away from the middle. So, is there a phase change?
The numbers know your insignificance.
Well, he does try to suck you in, too.
Repent.
Well, at least you have full potions.
Hold tight. Let's try.
updating the who supported me so far. So I don't forget. You can do. Yeah.
Nice try.
He dodged most of it. Well, he's trying to prevent you from whacking at him. I will say I love those purple wings though.
Gifted this chance, and still you would raise your hand against the Lord.
What now? The darkness bends. He means to end us.
It wouldn't be the first time. But let's make it his last.
Your fate is inexorable. Surrender the vessel unto the darkness. Surrender it unto us. Even for us.
Kind of bitter.
Prostrate yourself.
the desktop audio. Come on, you can do it!
There you go. Finally.
Jesus.
At last, for countless generations, have we awaited this moment. Your struggles have made you strong, yet your soul remains heavy with sin. Absolution is nigh. Repent, and all shall be forgiven.
Gotta be weird conversing with the younger version of herself.
Tell me, Clive, how many lives have you saved since taking my name?
Fewer than we have ruined. Wherever we go, we leave a sea of tears in our wake.
These are the wages of your will, son.
What good are our choices when all they ever bring, all they will ever bring, is death?
There's no atoning, Clive. No matter how hard you try. So why not leave it all behind?
Yet Josh was the only one not saying anything.
Leave it all behind.
Please, won't somebody save me? Won't anybody love me?
I yearn, yet still she is not mine. Have I not given enough?
From will is born desire, and it is this which consumes you, rendering you incomplete.
Do you not see how the world bends and warps under the weight of your hungering hearts? What if it could all just go away? Just go away.
Clive! None of this is real. Wake up. It's time to go home, Clive.
Clive.
That's right. You're my brother.
Brother.
Come. Remember who you are.
Clive.
Once more, lest you forget.
My name is Clive. Clive Rossfield. Look, Ultima.
Even here, the light of the vessel's will cannot be quenched. And the Phoenix, his trespass should not have been possible. Not possible unless he has been with Muthos all along. The mark of the Phoenix, emblazoned upon his heart, made manifest by the power of will alone. The power of creation. Can it be? Are their wills truly so potent?
Are you still talking?
During the crystal. Because usually that otherworldly wail happens when the ether crystal is destroyed. A little bit of protein thrown in there. Huh? Ashes to ashes. Now how the hell do you get out of there?
Damn it, Clive. Wake up.
Hurt.
Sorry to wake you, but I think
You
we have
didn't
time
even
to leave
slap him that hard.
this place.
Okay, Amber.
And once again does my creation stray from the path laid before it. Steeped in conceit, you fancy yourself a god. You embrace Logos. But we will put an end to this hubris.
I was wondering when they were bringing Logos.
What are you talking about?
In the halls of origin does our true power quicken, and there shall you be made complete. Soon, Mythos, soon you will discover how little you know of suffering. And so the crystals are no more. Yet in their silence, a new song rings. Its chorus building, a crescendo as it enters its final movement, stirring those long aslumber to waking. And back to their origin.
Made a whole ass cocoon.
The bloody crystal's cracked. So where the hell are they? Oh, fuck me.
Is that ether?
What in good Grieger's name is going on?
This is wrong.
Are we back?
Clive! Joshua!
Jill! Is everyone all right?
We're fine. What happened?
Too much to explain here. Mid! We're leaving! Now! Everyone, fall back to the ship! I will be with you anon. Thank you.
You better be.
Well, he already said all his goodbyes, though. That's what worries me.
Well, he did say he wanted to hear the story, so... Okay. I think he just wanted to get a few more hits in. Yeah. I am not surprised that nothing is available right now. Yeah, he's a show off.
Yeah.
Well, he is a dragoon.
This patch looks bigger now. It's spanning out to here. I thought before it was kind of cut
Maybe. Almost doesn't look like there's any water left.
See?
They said it cracked.
Drake's spine.
Yeah, the crystal's gone off
I'm
the
going to
map.
need Otto's help.
Huh?
The crystal is gone off the map.
Okay. But the way they said cracked, I wasn't sure.
Yeah. So it would have been right here. And it's gone.
Okay.
Yeah. Cracked is what they mean when it gets destroyed.
Yeah. Alright, on to Blackthorn and see if that's...
What do I owe the honor? Not saying Fornian, do you? You can thank me later. My best work, but it'll do.
And then you have... Yeah.
You can thank me later. Yeah, that should do you. My best work, but it'll do. You can thank me later.
Reverse are still better.
Well, we got one item, but we need the other. Yeah.
Of course. That's just such a stronger weapon than anything.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else?
I don't even know where to get most of that stuff.
Well, you could probably look it all up, but...
Yeah, but that's cheating.
That is
I will
not...
not forget this kindness, my lord.
Haven't you
I should
done
have
it?
Yeah, right?
She's around someplace. For sure, after we end this quest, we're gonna have a bunch of side quests open up.
There's Joshua.
Origin, he called it. But the origin of what?
So,
Byron's there too, I think.
yeah. So Ultima may have created people on Valstia, but we're not sure if he created the people on the continent. Because if he left the continent or wherever, or the this long journey to find Valstia and then created people there, because he gave magic to people originally,
Right.
or they did. He always
Might be why the continent buys them up and treats them like kings. Because they don't have magic, but bears, which is how bearers should be treated here, but because of the crystals, they're like, fuck this, you guys are the weirdos, and...
Yeah, we don't know enough about the state of the rest of the world, unfortunately.
Right, but might be why they're treated like kings.
Did you know that it was I who convinced His Imperial Highness to join you in Stone here? All right. It may be that he was of a mind to do so already, but it was I who told him where you'd be.
It's not often our entire merry flock returns home to roost at once. I expect I should be wishing you good luck.
I want Jill in her dress, or whatever she's gonna make.
Yeah, right. Well, she did say she didn't think Jill would wear it, but I don't know.
Why even give an option about it if it's...
Welcome to
not
the
something-
Patron's Whisper. Your benefactors are a generous lot.
We are the shadows that quicken in the firebird's wake, and from the shadows do serve our Lord and those who would be his wings, the undying.
You earned this. All done?
Point where that bit would be a rockin'. Everything's on. That seems pointless to me.
I'm surprised you don't have that ability points.
Yeah, I could probably change that since money's not really that big of an issue anymore. I think there's not even that many air cushions left to buy. I want to figure out what else I can use that.
I think it was further down. If you're looking for that particular one, anyway.
I'm not sure. Use ignition occasionally. Wouldn't mind, just gonna reduce the Scarlet Cyclone's cooldown.
Whatever you want, my love. It's your build.
Well, if I can get something that makes it a little closer to mesmerize. Nice.
Yeah, we killed one inadvertently because it was there. The Blood Moon, huh? An usher to the underworld.
Pandemonium.
Oh no! S rank.
Yeah, anyway.
Like hell no.
I'll find some more people to talk to before I progress.
You nearly collapsed back there. It's just a touch of the vapours. I'll be fine.
Yeah, there she is.
Thank you, my lord, for taking me in. Everyone here has been so kind. It reminds me of home.
Clive, I wanted to give you something for the kindness you showed my mentor.
Okay, thank you.
What's this?
A chest of all the medicines you're ever likely to need. Seeing as you're so reluctant to come to the infirmary, I thought you might as well take a part of the infirmary with you.
I'm sure it will be very helpful indeed. And Taya, try not to work too hard.
And work Rodrigue all the harder, you mean? He's a quick study, but he's got a long way to go yet. I'll take that particular piece of advice when you heed it yourself, thank you very much.
Yeah, knew that was coming.
Besides, Who else is going to see that your brother takes his medicine?
Who indeed?
That sword's not bad. Makes me think of, Thornton.
Just in my chambers.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Not even gonna take it with me. Just I'll just put it on display. How do I actually gonna use it?
Yeah. No, what you got to see?
All this time, my heart has wandered hither and thither in search of the perfect companion. When all along he was here, standing right beside me. All this time.
I hope you're not thinking me. I'm taken.
It couldn't have been easy for her making the journey from Ash, one with her belly so fat.
You'd be surprised, Annette's her mother is willing to go for it.
Cat fight.
Clive, if you need the Enterprise, just say the word. As long as the word isn't fly. She can't do that. Yet.
See?
That crystal certainly didn't bode well. But just think of all the secrets it must hold. Here, if you're planning on going up there, go bring a bit back for me, could you?
Do it yourself.
Well, you can't go up to the crystal that's flying in the sky. You just want to sample from it.
Miss Shirley! Miss Shirley! I want to learn how to build an airship so I can fly up to the dark crystal and crack it.
That's very nice.
Seen ourselves haven't gone bare.
Yes. How long will it last?
I did it, Sid. I made friends with all the animals in the hideaway. But you know what I'd really like? My own goblin. Or maybe a marble. Or a bomb. Only if it was a big one. That or a gander curl, but not a cactuar. They're too prickly.
I haven't seen a cactuar or Tumberry.
Yeah. 2 Final Fantasy.
Yep. Still means me.
This took me.
First the skies.
Oh, the.
Wow. What next? Welcome back, Sid. Oh, keep your mug handy.
There's nowt like a fuck-off crystal hanging over the horizon to sour your ale.
What do you mean I can't have another loaf?
Sounds drunk.
You've had 9 already.
Is this the last of the mother crystals, do you think? Or could there be others buried out there?
This is even another crystal.
If there's anything special you fancy supping on before you go, I'd be glad to make it for you. As long as it's brown.
Maybe not the stew.
I was wondering when next you'd visit. I don't believe you've read this particular chapter before.
I don't know.
What subject shall we consider today?
Okay, so this reveals that he's not actually talking in the royal we. He's actually a race of his people.
Yeah. Poor Barnabas.
Okay. Well, that's a different take on it.
I could see Marilyn Manson dressing up like Ultima for the Met Gala.
Which is interesting. That they're calling Logos the false god. So, if you actually look at the meaning of the term Logos versus mythos, mythos as in myth is essentially, I mean, saying it's false is a little far, but it's not. It's something that's not true that's used to communicate truths, essentially. You know, like a myth itself. But Logos is a factual thing. So Logos would be like the actual history of the world is Logos, whereas the story of the Greek gods would be myths. So to call the false god Logos is, it basically shows you how inverted Ultima really is.
Mm-hmm. By the way, Waffles, did you notice the new hair color? In this light, it doesn't look as pink as it does in
The door to the
person.
shelves shall ever be open.
Yeah, real life Charizard. Like, in this lighting, it looks more red than it actually does in person. This is the color I was expecting.
I've wronged so many. Ruined thousands of lives.
Yeah.
I did not
You
deserve
could've.
to be saved. But save me, you and your brother did. Your uncle, too, forgave me my sins. Offered me a chance at redemption.
Yeah.
Yours
Okay.
is a fine family, Ifrit. Cherish it.
I think Dion needs to drop the habit of calling people by their icon names.
Yeah, right? Ooh, excuse me.
Still alive, I see.
I suppose we could have talked to
Something tells
Vivian,
me
but I
that
don't know.
I saw on the horizon is your doing. How'd you manage that?
It's a long story. One that I'd rather only tell once.
Right. All hands on deck then.
Yeah.
This is a bigger crowd this time.
Mm-hmm.
Is this everyone? As I'm sure you've all guessed, the crystal which now commands the eastern skies was summoned by Ultima. He called it Origin. A though the significance of that name is as yet unclear.
What does it matter what it's called? Its emergence tore Twinside asunder and wiped my homeland from the map.
Mention of the Dominion spires can be found in the oldest of Valisthian records. But to the best of my knowledge, none provide any hint as to their true nature. That they would prove the horns of some slumbering demon. Well,
the Dominion's demise was at least quick. Elsewhere, the Republican army cannot hope to contain the chaos engulfing Randalar. Canva is in flames, and the Empire.
Our allies are crying out for answers. I've sent the Cursebreakers to give them what assurances we can, but right now that amounts to fuck all.
They wouldn't be able to stop what the skies have started in any case. People here and across the realm grow sicker with every passing day.
Could it be that this new Mother Crystal is like the others? That it draws upon the land's ether? It certainly looked that way from stone here.
If that were true, it would explain the hastening spread of the blight since the crystal's appearance. Would it not?
And as the land's ether slowly rises to the surface, it pools, corrupting all who cannot channel its energies. Archaea above, ether floods below, and in the middle, here we languish, hopelessly entrapped.
It's all right. When we faced him at Stone here, Ultima told us his true power quickens in the halls of origin. Needless to say, we cannot allow that to continue. If we are to stop him, we will have to find a way into the crystal.
How are we going to manage that then? It's up in the sky. And fast as she is, the Enterprise can't fly.
This place used to be able to.
It's a lot to take in, and I reckon we'd all benefit from some time to clear our heads. The answer will come to us. Don't you worry. Ain't that right, Clive?
Welcome back, Evolving.
Right. That's right.
Well, go on then. Bugger off. Same goes for you, Clive. You won't solve anything like this. Trust me. Go and get some fresh air, eh?
Does that mean side quests?
Yeah, right?
Thank you. Joshua seemed upset.
Everyone moved again.
Unless you've taught our chocobos how to fly, I won't be scouting this one for you, Clive. You're on your own.
Yes, I did. But that's what it looks like in a different light.
There is.
It's interesting that we have a lot of yellow light, so it's turning it more red than it actually is.
Believe
here.
me, Clive, I would fly with you to Origin, nay, to the end of the world, if I could. Alas, my fear of heights prevents me.
Clive.
See, I told you we might end up flying.
We'll see.
Once I said either the airship or the Enterprise, you're like, why do we need to fly? Now you know.
Well, we still won't like be able to free fly through
Yeah.
the world though. So fly via cutscene.
Ultima may have created us, but he doesn't make us who we are. Only we can do that.
Yeah.
If he would have us fight for our survival, so be it.
Chocoholic.
That's what we've been doing all along.
Much like Ultima himself, it would seem. His new world being naught but a means to survive. And so, we must contend to decide which of us shall inherit the land. Should Ultima prevail, it will mean death for us all. Of that, we can be certain. But even should he fail, what world awaits us? A withered, godless place, where our newfound freedom will most like prove a chain in itself.
Well, that may be, but a chain can always be broken. As long as one has the will to break it, it won't be easy. It may take generations, centuries of suffering. And that is if everyone plays their part. But it will happen. And when it does, it will be on our terms. That is the world that awaits us.
Indeed. And what better world could one wish for?
Hello, Nigel. Cat.
But first, we have to reach that crystal.
Then it's a good thing I have wings.
You can barely stand, let alone fly. And only the Founder knows what horrors await in those skies. You certain about this?
Am I certain? I am the Phoenix. I will do what I must.
Hello,
this is our fight. Remember.
All right. I yield. But only what you must, yes? I'm still your sworn shield.
That you are.
And what of my wings? Lest you forget, you go to stand against a god. I would not have you succumb to fatigue before the fight begins. Ifrit, your brother mentioned that some few of the dominants who had lost their power to you were still able to prime. Is that true?
It is. But their icons no longer submitted to their will.
Then mine will have to be stronger. That you both might save your strength for the battle to come.
You don't have to do this.
If you do, there's a chance you might lose all you have left.
And what have I but regret? My life ended in the Dominion. I fear death no more. Besides, I would have words with Ultima. He has much to answer for.
We are in your debt, Dion.
We can speak of debts when this is over.
Why am I gonna cry? I know what's coming. No. Instinctively.
He speaks like a man who knows he's not coming back. And has come to terms with that.
That doesn't mean that we have to, does it, Clive?
Time to talk to Jill. I only hope she understands.
Take as much time as you need, brother. Something
Yeah.
tells me Ultima will wait.
Say your farewells, and let us be gone.
Huh?
So no airship after all?
Maybe
Unless
not.
you've taught our chocobos how to fly, I won't be scouting this one for you, Clive.
Oh boy.
Come to wish on a star.
By the way, Waffles, we had a kissing scene.
That might not be such a bad idea. This is it, Jill. You know what I have to do. Why I have to do it. There's no turning back now.
They were naked too.
This is where our journey was leading us. Where it will end, for better or worse.
I could pray to Metia for you. But you'll be all right, won't you, Clive? You always are.
I did promise we'd watch the moon together.
I'll be waiting.
Couldn't have done another kiss. One kiss per game.
Not high enough res cutscene for it.
Yeah. Gotta get to the next.
All the side quests.
Yeah.
Better make sure I haven't forgotten anything.
Holy shit.
So, we know what we're doing next stream.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and however many in the book.
One, 2, 3.
Yeah, there's another one up in, of course, by the game. There's one up here. The resolution of the cardinal.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. 2 there. So, is it probably going to be our place to stop now?
Yeah.
For the night. I know it's early. But next stream will probably be a side quest stream. And then the final chapter.
Gav seems to have more to chat about.
You alright? About that.
Well, Laura's welcome to play other things. If there's anything I can do to help you kill this ultimate bloke, just say the word. Probably take Sid's name off.
Oi!
A joke about that. I thought you said you hadn't finished with it yet. Now, if you wanted to give me an even grander title, something to rival your Sid the Outlaw, that'd be a different story.
Let's
Gab
see.
the nose.
Yeah. Gab the lion heart, something like that.
Nope, Gab the nose.
I'll let you just. I'm sure you're more than capable of choosing the perfect moniker for Sid's right hand man. Right hand man, eh? I'll take it.
You off then?
Made it seem like he had a lot more to talk about, but okay.
Aye, it's a dangerous world out there. Let's stock up while you can.
You gonna say your goodbyes, are you?
Ta-ra then.
For now. But you better come back, or I'll fly up there and drag you home by your ear.
I love
Thank
her.
you, Karen.
Didn't think you'd find that thought appealing. Just don't die, alright? Change of leadership's bad for business. You're off to kill a god. So what? You've done everything else you put your mind to, haven't you?
You could do this too. Come back soon. And I mean that.
First the skies, then the crystal.
not forget this kindness, my
Why
lord.
are you still...
I shall go to it.
Go rebuild.
Go away. We're sick of looking at your face. Brings us guilt.
Trouble with your gear, or crack the crystal?
Kill a god, save the world. I miss anything? No, that's pretty much the plan.
Not a very good one.
If you ask me.
But then,
I can't say I've had much practice killing gods. Now, forging kit to kill a god, that I might be able to help you with. I reckon it's the least I can do for all you're giving us. It's more than enough. Thank me when you get back.
You trying to do the voices? Gooch.
Is there out you need?
I wish I could go up there with you. Doesn't seem right leaving everything up to you three.
It's hardly everything.
There's plenty that still needs to be done down here. Seeing to our stores. Only you can do that, Goose.
And I will. I promise.
I won't let Nan come to the home. What?
You can count on me.
Just like we're all counting on you to come back safe and sound.
I love you.
Say what you will.
That's funny.
It is.
No, it's funny. So Ben Starr, Clyde's voice actor. And you know, you saw that short.
Yeah.
Yes, that's a piece of Nigel's body right here.
Yes.
But he was talking about like when he was doing his voice recording sessions, or in between them. Like, everyone else around was always giving their imitations of his Clyde voice.
I'll see that you're properly watered and manured, Martel. For as long as I'm able.
These flowers are beautiful. Pity we have to boil them all down to make medicine.
A few more of these, and the Deadlands will seem less dead.
You needn't worry about the backyard, Sid. We're here, so you don't have to be.
You know, I hear the name Ben Starr, and then I think of this guy that was on, like, one of the first couple of seasons of MasterChef. I can't remember which season he was on. Oh, you don't like the fan?
I think, well, because of blowing his tail. I think you would get a kick out of seeing the full video of that.
Yeah.
Because they start off with like a Final Fantasy like, trivia. With the whole panel, basically.
What do you think happened to Miss Middledore? I heard she was kicked out of the university.
What are you gossiping about? Yeah.
Has Middledore mentioned a new project yet?
Not exactly. She seems preoccupied, but then again.
All right, Clive.
Yeah.
Cousin, you have chosen somewhere a bit more down to earth for your chat with Ultima. Then I could have come with you. Finally made a name for myself instead of sitting on my arse while his imperial fancy pants gets all the glory.
Make a name for yourself.
Without the Enterprise, we wouldn't have saved Jill. We wouldn't have made it to Ash. Wouldn't have escaped from Stonier with our lives. None of this would have been possible had you not followed your dream and kept your promise to Sid. Now I must keep mine.
You better bloody had do, no.
or I'll be having your name back. Give it to Gab, maybe. Or Jill. Aye, definitely Jill.
Be seeing you, Clive.
So there's a new mother. Fussing over it won't see the hens fed.
One moment you think you've freed the realm from her fate. The next, a darker one rears up to replace it. What awaits us when we finally attain release? True freedom? Or something else entirely?
I'm going with something else entirely.
I will not let them be forgotten. Sid, may I have a moment?
Of course.
It is an honor to finally speak with you. My name is Herman. I've been with the Cursebreakers for some time now, and I wish to be deployed to Ash. Any assignment will do.
No. The lands across the Narrow are too dangerous. I will not send good men and women to risk their lives needlessly. Why would you want to go back?
I need to retrieve something. Something important. I was raised in an orphanage. The Badbach Conservatory. Or rather, I was held captive there. It was not a place of nurture. It existed solely to turn bearer children into mindless weapons. We were tortured until we feared no pain. Tormented.
Yes, Sid did die a while ago.
Stone, and few ever survived long enough to become tools of the last king.
I can't imagine.
I lost so many. I can't even remember all their names, but they must be remembered. They cannot fade away, faceless and forgotten. The Institute was run with military precision. Every child measured, every name recorded, every death logged with meticulous care. Sid, allow me to travel to Ash and recover the registry so that my brothers and sisters might live on.
I'll go. I knew that was gonna happen. Because it's a side quest.
Herman. But the fact remains that Ash is simply too dangerous.
Yeah.
Sid, please. Even should it cost me my life.
Too dangerous for you, Herman. But not for me. I'll go to Badbach and find the registry.
You will?
I won't let you risk your life.
I don't know how to thank you.
You can start by telling me where I'll find this orphanage.
We've already found it.
Hidden in a forest, overlooking the plains.
All right. I'll see what I can find there.
May the mothers guide you.
All the mothers are gone.
Yeah, Sid died and then Clive took up his name.
What do you think happened to Miss Midadol? I heard she was kicked out.
Sid, you have to help us.
With what? You didn't take apart another of Mid's contraptions, did you?
No. Well, yes. But that's not what we want to talk to you about.
It's Miss Midadol.
Yeah.
She's been acting strange. Very strange. She's barely ever around.
When she is, she acts like we aren't even there. Her head's in a crowd.
In the clouds.
That's what I said. In the clouds.
Well, she does have a lot on her mind. When did you last see her?
I don't do that.
Not long ago. Right after she got back from saving you from Stonehenge.
Then it's probably just about the Enterprise. It did take quite a battering on the way there and back.
You didn't break it, did you, Sid? You really should be more careful around listening.
You guys are one to talk.
Don't listen to her. Even if you did break the Enterprise, you could put it back together, couldn't you?
But who's gonna put Miss Middledore back together? She seems really sad.
Why don't I go and see if I can cheer her up?
You do that? For us? She's in her dungeon.
Don't scare him. It's not a real dungeon.
Thanks for the warning.
I know, I helped her build the damn thing. Slave driver that she is. At least this one's so far easy.
Ned, if you have a...
That's it! I knew it! The answer was right here under my arse all along! If this doesn't steer to the skies, nothing will!
To the skies? You aren't trying to give the Enterprise wings, are you?
What else would I be doing?
The children seem to think you're avoiding them. They're worried about you. Is this really so important that you need to shut yourself away from everyone?
The Enterprise is already the fastest ship in the realm, and that's with the sea beneath her. But what if she weren't bound to the waves? What if she weren't bound to anything at all? It's not fair. The gods get the skies all to themselves, so I'm gonna do something about it. The Fallen had their chance, but they relied too much on magic. And see where that got them? But not me. I've discovered how to do it without. Well, almost. First I need to make a prototype.
And is that a one-woman job?
Are you volunteering? I'll have you know the Enterprise is my baby. But if her godfather's offering to lend a hand, I'd be happy to take it. First I'll need oil, and not just some old drippings from Miss Molly's spits in the tub and crown. Refined stuff, like they make in Ordil. Then I'll need some bone, or shell. Light, strong, preferably no longer attached to the beast it belongs to.
If it's beast bones you're after, I'm sure the curse breakers will know where you might find some.
No, they'll know where you might find some. You're the one who offered to help, remember?
I should speak with one of the curse breakers before I set off for Old Hill. See if I can't find this bone while I'm there as well.
Flicker in the forehead. Wench. Yeah. Actually check out the quest board and...
How are you doing?
No.
Here you go.
So 1, 3.
Always something in there.
So 3 there, and then there was however
so
many here.
Wrap up Isabel's, wrap up Lubor's, and what was
Clive. Here you go.
Bless you.
Okay, that one's Isabel's. Liza stands Lubor's. Oh, okay. Seeing if they've corrected their ways, maybe? So they're not willing to just sacrifice each other all the time?
Yeah, maybe.
Always
Or
something
get
in
some,
there.
Extra little hidden tidbits about Ultima.
I thought, Martha... Oh, no, we're seeing Isabel. Never mind. Yeah, that's right.
All right, Sid. Come to buy us around, have you?
Only if you
No.
earn it.
Yeah.
Mid needs a piece of light but durable bone for her next project. You've encountered your share of beasts on your travels across the realm. Any ideas?
Most bones are the same. Whack 'em hard enough and they'll break. If it's durability you're looking for, shell will serve you better. You know what an adamantus is?
I do. And I know to give them a wide berth.
Yeah.
Will any old adamantus do?
Well, with shells,
Nigel.
the older the harder. There's a rumour of an ancient adamantus down in Karava, near Old Bidza.
Or what's left of the village anyway. But don't expect to make quick work of the bastard. There's a reason it's lived as long as it has.
I'll keep that in mind. Thank you.
If you've got something to ask, ask.
No one around here is bold enough or daft enough to say I'm fit for the knacker's yard. But it sure as hell ain't getting any younger.
Might be time to take a step back.
With the fledglings spread their wings. Young Goots, Gouts are as bright as the inside of a barrel, but his heart's in the right place. His constant failures never seem to dim his spirits either. Reckon the same might have been said to me when I was his age.
But if it weren't for Sid,
Giving me the room to fall and a hand to help me up again, I never would have changed. It'd have been the gods leading the gods, Clyde. Assuming we'd made it this far.
What, Nigel? He picked it with us.
Fight with a bleeding god. And sign up for all this excitement, you know?
No.
Sid did say the higher-ups wouldn't be too happy about us trying to change the world. He got me there. It ain't as if I have anything better to do, so no more lip out of me. But if that's lip that keeps us on our toes.
is that right?
Well, I better start looking for something else to moan about then, hadn't I?
I'll be
New
here
side
if you
quest
need me.
unlocked. Ah, great.
Yeah, right?
Sid, I was wondering if you could help me.
No.
It depends what with.
A bearer, but recently freed from his bonds, is keen to join the Curse Breakers. As you know, the work we do is not easy, which is why we test every volunteer's suitability. I was hoping you could oversee this one's evaluation.
I don't mind, but why this one?
Because he wants to be a scout. Our ranks are filled with men and women capable of breaking chains and putting slavers to the sword. But scouting, we're few with the nose for that, which is why we still rely so heavily on Gav. And since he accompanies you on so many of your missions, I thought you might be better placed to recognise the traits in him that we should look for in those who'd fill his boots.
Sounds reasonable.
So you happy to oversee the
As you're
boys'
covered
test
in
then?
kitty litter. Hello.
One can never have too many scouts.
Truer words, Sid.
Hi.
I'll let the initiate know that you'll be attending his trial, and that he is to proceed directly to Northreach in readiness.
Hey.
No time like the present, eh?
No time like the present. I'll await you there.
You stinky.
Gotta go to Northreach.
You stink.
Northreach. I don't suppose they could have chosen somewhere closer.
Oh?
There's something about it.
From behind, from that back here, I thought it might have been the medicine group.
Calling to me.
I'm Nigel, I'm a Nigel cat, and I dance. Is it so bad if you actually accept them all?
Sid, do you have a moment?
By all means.
It's my old master. Seems there's no escaping her. She found some way to send me a letter. And something else. Records from a Waluda prison. Seems they were keeping a lot of bearers there.
How did she come by such a thing?
Finding bearers always was her strong point. And it seems the cells of Balmung Dark are full of them. Foreign captives, the masterless. Bearers no one would miss. And even better for her, bearers with no one to look after them. When ether started lapping at the walls, the jailers fled.
Leaving the bearers to be liberated by whoever happened to come along next.
Sid, I'd like to believe that I've earned your trust by now. And while I'm well aware that you've forbidden Cursebreakers from traveling to Walud, I can't let those bearers die in their cells. I'd rather risk shipwreck on the Shadow Coast than leave them to starve.
We'll be needing the Enterprise if we're going to navigate the Narrow.
Does that mean...
I'm making an exception, but we travel together. And we stay no longer than we have to. Ash is an inhospitable place at the best of times. We save as many as we can, and we leave.
Thank you, Sid. There was a name in the prison register. A name from my past. Chadwick. Another of my former master's protégés. A gifted soldier, and the closest thing I had to family. The thought of him held captive in that place.
He must be very important to you.
He was. Is.
Then we find him.
The entrance to the prison lies in the shadow of Ravenwit Walls, just beyond the portcullis. We should head there as quickly as we can. I only pray there are still bearers alive to save.
As do I, Doris.
Joshua was side quest.
Ah, Clive. This is it then, brother.
Our last dance with Ultima awaits. Only the Founder knows what awaits us up there.
Indeed.
But whatever we find, we shall overcome it. We would not do to disappoint our friends. They all believe in you, Clive. They would follow you to the ends of the earth if they could.
You're wrong.
Yet my friends don't follow me. They spur me on. I couldn't have made it this far without them. Nor without you, Joshua. You gave me your blessing and made me your shield. Without you, I don't know how I would have even survived. Even when we were apart, you were always with me, and I trust you'll be with me now until the end.
Of course.
Whenever that may be.
Joshua, what's wrong? And don't say nothing.
It's not nothing. I've received word from Cyril. The Undying have found Father's will, or something akin to it.
His will? How? Where?
In the crypt beneath Rosalith Castle. After Kupka was kind enough to drive out the Imperials, the Undying took the opportunity to recover what relics of the Duchy yet remained. And in the process of doing so, they found a letter from Father.
I'm surprised anything survived down there.
Cyril asked that I join him in Tabor at my convenience. I have been meaning to go, but would you join me?
Of course.
Of course. I want to know what's in that letter as much as you do.
Very well. I am ready to leave when you are.
Will says, kill the bitch.
Right?
I'm pretty sure I know why I died. She killed me.
Yeah. No, it says fuck tradition. Clive's taking the throne. I've almost all the quests here. Come with us, see what the will says. Boop.
You're set on this plan of yours, then? I am. You never were one to shy away from a fight. Some might say it runs in the family. Ha! Your father would be proud.
Thank you, Uncle.
I know he'll be up with us up there.
As for down here,
you may take comfort in the knowledge that the realm will be in my capable hands until you return. Indeed.
Clive, my boy! Rutherford informs me that we owe you our thanks. Hadn't intended for you to get involved, but such are the times we live in, huh?
I would have done the same for anyone else.
You're far too modest, Clive. You'd make a terrible nobleman. But tell me, is the realm truly in as dire a state as Rutherford suggests?
From what little I saw, you were right to be worried.
I suppose I should have expected the worst. But I was rather hoping the great and good of the realm might have things a little more under control. Boop. Alas, it seems that firm leadership is in short supply these days, and without it, the people are bound to lose their way. We must move quickly.
But where do we start?
True, the challenges that face us are many. But in my estimation, there are two key areas to be addressed before any other. The realm's armies and her larders. As you've seen firsthand, it's every man and woman for themselves out there. Certain cities have banded together to try and maintain some semblance of order, yes? But such cases are few and far between. And yet, the only remedy for the chaos that faces us is unity. A unity that transcends even the borders laid down by our ancestors. In short, if Storm does not stand together, she will fall apart.
But how would one even begin to unite the realm?
The armies, my boy. As I told you already, we begin by restoring order among the ranks of those sworn to maintain it.
Oh.
Sadly, I doubt I could convince even the lowliest gaggle of privates to dig a latrine together. But I do know someone the High Commanders have been known to listen to on occasion. Field Marshal Eugen Havel.
Eugen?
I thought he was retired.
He was, until an Akashic army tore through Randalar and killed most of the rank and file. There is no man alive more capable. Literally. And as luck would have it, I've already spoken with him on the matter.
Of course you have.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
Help. On one condition. That he first speaks with you personally. Havel has always been a man of frustratingly rigid principle, and he has certain qualms about clasping arms with, well, with an outlaw. I extolled your many virtues as best I could, of course, but the old goat was adamant that he be allowed to appraise you in person.
Fair enough.
You don't mind, do you, my boy?
Of course not. As long as chaos reigns, we will never build a better world. I'll do whatever it takes. And if the Field Marshal wishes to speak with me in person, then so be it.
That's the spirit.
I'll leave for Randalar at once. Would you send a Stolas?
Of course. Rutherford is already in the Dalmekian capital. I'll have him tell Havel to expect you forthwith.
Excellent. Thank you, Uncle.
No. Thank you, Clive.
Just your letter left, I guess. Here, anyway.
What is it this time, Torgal?
What are you saying like that for? That dog saves your life.
Yeah, but the timing of it, right? Yeah, if it gives them a buff, by all means. I said it wasn't a plus sign, so probably not.
An inconvenient truth.
Something tells me this is no mere adventure story.
It is 1:18. What would you like to do, my love? Do you want to call it, or do you want to start a little bit?
Oh, there's the follow-up or question. I want to get everything out of the hideout.
First the skies.
Okay.
So that way we're just traversing. So.
Say what you will. Lady Carol. See Marcel.
Hi, Pop-Up.
Pining for something, boy. What is it? What do you see out there? I never did ask where you got that anklet of yours.
From Sid, that's why. On the day he brought him home.
That long ago?
And you're only thinking to ask this now? Sid saw that the pup had a habit of gnawing on his leg, since you ask. Clap that there iron on him to keep him from doing it.
What was wrong, boy?
I'll take like as not. Must have been hard on the poor whelp losing his loving masters at such a young age. Doubly hard in being a frost wolf, torn away from his icons and all. Sid would always tell him, you want that iron gone, you find what it is you're looking for. I reckon what he were looking for was you.
I'm sorry, Torgal. Sorry for making you wait so long. Let's get that thing off you.
Doesn't sound like he wants it off.
Indeed. You miss Sid as much as the rest of us, don't you?
Aww.
You want me to go with you somewhere?
Quick, aren't you? Glad you've been paying attention.
Not nearly as much as you have, Lady Karen.
Aye, good thing and all. It's not like Gav would have kept him in nuts and rubbed his belly these past 10 summers.
Your kindness is appreciated. You've been a good friend to him.
Only because he doesn't talk back like the rest of you. Go on now.
Where to then, Torgal?
It's like, I like this now. You gonna jump from the windowsill? Hello.
All right, Torgal. Where are you taking me? I'm going to need a little bit more than that, boy. Do you have a better hint for me? Unless... you've already given me one. Back on the rear deck, you were looking west. Toward Rosaria.
Are you wanting here? Cat butt. Okay, I guess not.
Why don't we try the rookery? I haven't been to the island in almost 20 years. To Port Isolde, then. Fingers crossed the old mooring is still there.
Want to visit with Ambrosia? What? Although I'm kind of curious on what he wants.
Find out next time.
Vivian, I read your note, and I'd be happy to help you find the book you're looking for.
Thank you, Clive. But tracking it down will not be easy. Are you sure?
Please. You have always granted me your wisdom and insight whenever I asked. It's only right that I return the favor. Or at least attempt to.
You are too kind. Alas, what I ask of you is rather more trying than delivering the odd lecture. I spoke with Harpocrates to see if he had any inkling as to where another copy might be found, but But perhaps it is best that you hear the details from him.
If you say so.
Forgive me, Clive, for asking this of you. But this book, it set me on the path to becoming who I am today. Its importance cannot be overstated.
Clive, my boy. What a pleasure it is to see you.
Harpocrates. There's something I need to ask you. I've been charged with locating a book called From a Distance.
Then you seek a rare gem indeed. One whose name I had not thought to hear from your lips. You've been talking to Vivian.
Right as always. But she didn't seem keen to tell me very much. I take it she didn't like what you had to say.
And yet I gather it did naught to dissuade her. Clive, if the young professor has tasked you with obtaining a copy, I fear she asks the impossible. The executors would not allow it.
The executors?
Coveters of Secrets. A clandestine organization committed to the collection and intenebration of forbidden texts and technologies. One such text being the tome Vivian seeks, chronicling as it does the true history of the enslavement of bearers, a tale which could overturn the established order were it ever to become widely known. Or, so rumor has it. I've never actually read the thing.
Get the Undying
on
it.
On it for that matter.
Sound like it's exactly.
How is it that I haven't heard of this organization?
Why, secrecy is the executor's watchword. They lurk in the shadows, emerging only to seize that which must be seized, be it books, inventions, or people, before disappearing again, leaving nary a trace.
Which would explain why Vivian's copy was snatched from her grasp not long after she found it.
By the hand of the executors, yes.
But what drives them? Self-interest or ideology?
Fine question. Sadly, all that is known of the executors can be recounted in a single breath. You may just as soon ask me of their origins, numbers, or the identities of their leaders. Any answer I give would be pure speculation.
Then my hunt was doomed from the first. What was Vivian expecting? That I'd pluck it from thin air?
Not from thin air, no. From ash. Rumors of the executors are rife among the scholars of Storm, but rather less so across the strait. I have a friend. Well, I had a friend in the village of Garnick, a collector of rare tomes, upon which subject we would oft correspond. Alas, I have heard naught from him since the skies fell dark. And no doubt he too has turned. But though he did not mention it by name, it is possible that a surviving copy of From a Distance yet rests upon one of his many shelves, quietly awaiting discovery. If you were, by some chance, able to save even a single book from the poor man's library, I know his soul would rest easier.
Very well.
Why just
when
one?
I next find myself in
Rescue it all.
I'll be sure to pay Garnick a visit.
What? You want to do Torgal's quest?
Yes.
Alright.
It's the only one I really care about at the moment. you need to make it primary. If it's actually up. Going in the wrong direction though. Oopsie. Good thing we looked. Yeah.
It's still here. After all these years. Lots more than I remember. And you're a lot bigger. You might have to swim, boy. I wasn't being serious.
You two go on without me. I doubt that boat will hold a third.
If you're sure, we won't be long.
That was great.
Up in, boy.
Who do you think you are? No swimming in this game. Not even for the doggy.
I mean, technically there was some swimming.
This place hasn't changed at all. The rookery's right through those trees. Come on. Race you there? I bet I could still beat you.
That is so cute.
Here we are. This was our hideaway. Wasn't it, Torgal?
You can't get in the water. At all. It literally stops you. Like, nope, not happening.
Only cutscenes. When, you know, the waves come crashing back after Odin splits the sea.
Coming here helped me to forget who I was. Or wasn't. Prince, shield. Son his mother could love. Had I been any one of those things? Perhaps. What is it, boy? This is all from the castle. In Phoenix Gate. Did you bring these here? My sparring sword. Well, well. You never stopped looking for me, did you, boy? Thank you, Torgal. For never giving up. For never forgetting. Let's take this with us, shall we? So I don't forget either.
Like, not done yet.
That's not the way back to the boat, Torgal. All right. I'm coming. I think I know where we're going.
Rosalith, I should say.
People always talk about the importance of putting the past behind you. But without him, we wouldn't be who we are today. And we certainly couldn't steer our way to a better tomorrow. Come on, Torgal. Let's go home. Sorry for the wait. We're ready.
Thank you, baby. I'm so glad we did. So just stay there and we'll be close to the next quest.
Yep. Alrighty.
I'm gonna put it in rest mode so that the PlayStation don't get too hot. Okay.
We'll pick up later, and next time we'll finish out all of our side quests.
Yes.
And depending how long it takes, maybe we'll even finish the game. We'll see.
Tomorrow, or are you wanting to grind a little?
Yeah,
or
maybe.
do side quest and then grind? Because the side quest might take our whole stream tomorrow. I don't know.
Yeah, I should look past you.
Figure it out tomorrow, I guess. Stick around, Waffles, because I'm not going to completely end yet.
Yep.
But just wanting to end the recording. See you guys on the next stream. Bye.